Pepper harvest time. This is a pepper garden tour. It is July 5th, 2020. And here are the peppers that I just harvested from my garden. Now I'm in Tennessee, Zone 7A. And let's take a look at the plants these came from and a little bit of harvesting. I'm Gail, the Gardening Gal, and welcome to my garden. And here we have a Suave Numex orange. And this plant is just starting to go ahead and put off a lot of little blossoms. So I'm looking forward to this. This is a no heat habanero. And in the pot right beside it, we have Bolivian Rainbow. And Bolivian Rainbow has started putting out its first fruits. If I can get this to see. There we go. So we're starting to pick out the first ones. Now Bolivian Rainbow will turn all sorts of different colors with all colors present on the plant at the same time, but they start out purple. So here we go, Bolivian Rainbow and Numex Suave Orange. Here we go with one of my no heat jalapenos. This is a Tricked You, and as you can see, I have some nice jalapenos on it that are going to be picked today. So that's my first plant, and moving on over, here is my second plant, which looks much better. And this one looks like it's starting to come out with some buds and everything. I planted this one much later than I planted the original one. The original one ended up with some colder weather. This one I actually put in this pot, I think probably 3 weeks ago. So anyway, here we go with a Tricked You jalapeno. Here we have a daddle pepper. These are kind of unusual. You don't see them very often. They are kind of sort of native to St. Augustine, Florida. And I have a soft spot for them because that's where my husband was born. But this one will have extremely hot peppers. But I'm looking forward to my daddle plant producing. Here we go with my Cascabel. Now I have 3 plants in here, and they look like they need some fertilizer because they are just, I think, too light of a green color. So I think I'm going to take out one of the plants, whatever the weakest one is, because I've got 3 in here, along with some holy basil up here. So I think I'll pick out one, take it out, and then fertilize the other 2. But Cascabel is also a hot pepper. Here we go with one of my grocery store peppers. Yes, you know those little tiny peppers that you get at the grocery store, like about this big, that are so sweet? Well, I saved some seeds from it, and here is one of them. I have a few, but that's one of the little tiny peppers. Now here is one of my big grocery store peppers. Now this one was a bell pepper, probably orange, and it is growing very large. This pole right here is like a 3-foot pole, and you can see it's kind of already topping it. Now, to be honest, you know, by the time that you've sunk the 3-foot pole, actually no, this is actually a 4-foot pole. So yeah, it's already grown 3 feet. Next to it, we have Bill's Striped, and this is supposed to be kind of a Marconi type pepper. It's finally getting all sorts of blossoms on it, so I'm looking forward to getting some peppers off this plant. This is my Hungarian wax, also known as banana peppers. This is the sweet version, it's not the hot version. This is the one that I have out here in my side garden. It is less prolific than the one out front, which you'll see in a little bit. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take a few of these peppers today. Here's some more of my small peppers that I got at the grocery store. Took out a few seeds, planted them. Now I actually transplanted these yesterday. So they are brand new to their pots, and yes, I waited a bit to transplant them, but they look like they're doing okay. So these are the small grocery store peppers. Okay, here are 2 more daddle pepper plants, and like I said, I have a soft spot for them. And I am really looking forward to the peppers on this because I have had them before, and they are very hot, but also quite scrumptious. This plant, which doesn't look all that great, although I think it's going to be okay, this is my caterpillar pepper. This is the very first time I've ever tried growing it, and the peppers look like little caterpillars. And it's supposed to be extremely hot. So I just transplanted this one yesterday, so let's see if it actually produces fruit before the frost hits, because yeah, it is July 5th. Hey, question, do you think that this little pepper is going to produce any fruit before I get first frost? First frost is around, mid to late October. So what do you think? Leave a comment below if you think that it's going to make it, or hey, it's not going to make it. Here are my unknown peppers. I was planting a whole bunch of different pepper seeds, and after I got finished, I found 2 seeds. I have no clue as to the variety, but this will be very, very interesting. These I also transplanted yesterday, but you can see that they're bigger than poor little old caterpillar. Okay, this one is Yum Yum Hybrid, and this one also produces those small sweet peppers. Let's see how this one does against the one that I put in the grocery store, or from the grocery store seeds. So comment below, which one do you think is going to produce better? This hybrid or the ones that I saved the seeds from the grocery store? Let me know, comment down below. Here are 2 more Bolivian Rainbow plants. These are out in the back, and yeah, I planted them out later than the one out front, but they're starting to bud, and I'm looking forward to having some nice decorative pepper plants from these. Now, these are the super heavyweight hybrids. Well, so far I'm not terribly impressed with them. For a plant that's supposed to have these humongous peppers, they don't look all that great. Maybe they just need some more fertilizer, so I'm going to go ahead and give them a feeding and hope that they start doing better. Here we go from a grocery store bell pepper. This is an orange bell pepper that I bought at the grocery store, and I thought it was so wonderful, sweet and delicious, that I saved the seeds and planted them. As you can see, I've got a fairly decent size bell pepper and a bug. Get out of here, bug. Yeah. So I've got 3 peppers on the plant. I've got a 4th one starting, and I've got more buds. So here we go. Hopefully they're going to be delicious peppers, but we'll see. These are some big peppers. These are Giuseppe, and they are, again, kind of a Marconi type. I have 4 nice big peppers on this one, and I think I'm going to pick 3 of them. I'll leave the 4th one on to ripen, and I want to see what color it comes out, but I will be picking 3 off here. Now, when I'm picking peppers, I do like to use either a pair of scissors or a pair of pruners, and let's go ahead and pick a few. Go. That's what I've got in the bucket so far, or dish. 3 peppers from this one, again, is Giuseppe. Now, here's my Hungarian Wax, aka sweet banana pepper, and you can see that I have plenty of peppers on it. Again, I'm going to pick some of them, but I'm going to let some of them stay on the plant because I want them to ripen to their full sweetness. But like most peppers, the more you pick them, the more they produce. So here's what I have so far with the sweet bananas and the Giuseppe. Now on to the purple jalapeno. Oh, I have got jalapeno after jalapeno on this plant. Now this is the jalapeno, excuse me, there we go. This is the jalapeno plant that has the hot jalapenos, and the tricked you is the one that's no heat. Again, I'm going to pick a few off of this and let the rest of them go to ripen. There we go with the addition of the purple jalapenos. Well, I still have another plant to show you, and it is the most interesting, I think, of all of them. Well, here's Buena Mulata after I picked the peppers off of her. Yeah, she was so pretty with all the different colors and everything like that. But as you can see, there are still a lot of peppers on her. and she's just going to keep producing them. Well, that's it for today. Thank you for watching this video tour of my garden and my peppers. This is Gail signing out, saying have yourself a great day. Bye.